Hello friends, Cyber Phantom here, bringing you a TryHackMe box called DAV, which is just a simple boot to root machine. We're just simply looking for the user and root text flags to complete this room. So we'll go ahead and start the machine. It's going to take a few minutes, so or 1 minute. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video real quick. All right, so the machine is now up and running, so we're just going to do a regular nmap scan, 10.10.1.217. And we'll go ahead and let that run real quick. All right, so the nmap completed fairly quickly. Looks like we only have port 80 open. So if we try going to that website, let's see what we get. And it looks like we just have the default Apache page. So they don't have any index files set up by the looks of it. So what we can do is just go ahead and run a GoBuster or something to see if we can find any hidden directories. Let's see, so we'll go ahead and run. All right, so GoBuster there. .217, and we're just going to use a regular. Oops. We're just going to use a Word file, word list. We do Word Dirtbuster directory listing, and we'll do medium. So we're just going to go ahead and run this, and I will let this continue and come back when it's complete. All right, so it looks like it's not completed yet. It's only 20% through, but we do have what's looks like a webdav directory. So we're going to go ahead and see what we have in that. Webdav prompts for a login. And I can't. Okay, that doesn't work. Cancel, and I get unauthorized. Okay, so let's do default. All right, default webdav login. What do we have here? Oh. Well, let's try that. What do we have? WAMP. All right, so it looks like we get a login. And we have a password.dav, which looks like a hash of the same login that we just created, that we just found. Parent directory brings us back there. So now what is webdav? All right, so upon doing a little research on webdav, it found that we can actually use, there is a Metasploit exploit, but we can also use a curl command to actually upload something to this directory. So let me go into have a PHP script in here. So we can curl and use that username and password that we used. Was it 10.10.1.217? And if we do it into webdav and then upload file, I have my reverse shell that I already set up for my TryHackMe IP and port 1234. So we're just going to go ahead and enter that. And let me actually zoom in here. So it looks like we have, it was been created. So let me zoom back to full screen. And if we refresh this page, we now have a rev shell in there. So what I'm going to do now is go back over here and we'll do a netcat listener. 1, 2, 3, before. So we've got that running. And as you can see here, I'm just going to click on the rev shell PHP. And now look at that. We have a connection. What do we have in here? We are in the main directory. Let's go into home and we have a user named Merlin. We can get in there. So what's in here? Oh, there's the user text. So all you have to do is simply cat that. I'm not going to do that on the screen. I'm going to make you find it. I'm not just going to give the answers. So now we're going to assume the root flag. We're going to assume the root is in root. I cannot cd to root. So let's do root.text. We have permission denied. So what can we do? Let's do the simple sudo -l. And it looks, looks like we can run cat with no password. So if we just did sudo root.text, we would have the answer, which again, I'm not going to do on screen. So I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any other questions, feel free to let me know.